Hello and welcome to Mastering Mediocrity iMbibes edition. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ben.
And we are here to...
No
no
Mark
Mark.
tonight.
Bastard. If you're
His wife's birthday.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
That's fair.
I mean, he should have been done celebrating at around 8 o'clock and then joined us for Mastering Mediocrity.
It's almost 9 now. Plenty of time to get here.
I feel like he's just doing the mediocre thing by celebrating his wife's birthday. That's not very fair.
Not true.
But in any case, we are here to drink delicious drinks, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
And we rate them, and we just talk about them and life in general. So, thanks for joining. Let's get to it.
Let's do it to it.
Right.
First,
Yeah.
we're going to do the energy drink.
We're not going to take shots first? Like,
No,
I
I
feel
put
like...
it all the way at the bottom.
Okay, I guess that's a pretty good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just kind of make our way down there.
Yeah,
And,
we'll get to it.
So,
All
energy drink first just to start the night.
All right, so this is a drink that you brought.
Yeah,
Do you
I
know-
don't know...
Is that ASHOC?
Is it ASHOC or is it Aftershock? Is it Foreshock? What I was told by the manager at Speedway was that this was made by like 7-Up company.
I'm more... I'd like you to go into the conversation with the manager at Speedway, because who strikes up a conversation with the person at Speedway?
Well, so they recently had gotten those rowdy energy drinks in, and that was a suggestion from someone I believe
At Speedway?
At Speedway, and so like I got them for a couple days, and I go there almost every morning now after I drop off the baby, because it's just conveniently on that corner there on Tylersville and 42 Reading Road.
Sure.
So I drop the baby off at a place down Tylersville, go down, hit my Speedway, I get my like breakfast and queso burritos, and then I also grab an energy drink often.
So you are a Speedway regular.
Yes, I am at this point.
They know you by now.
Not by name, but
Not
definitely
by
by
name,
face.
Yeah, by now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like I know.
And so they're like, oh yeah.
So
hey,
I mean,
mister.
I have initiated conversations
yeah,
with
like-
them before they've offered. They notice.
And they're like, not getting the Monster Energy today, and
It's not like quite that, but like they know that I like energy drinks.
Yeah.
I don't know if they really care what I'm buying, but
yeah.
there is a guy that I've talked to a couple times, and I was like, hey, when are you guys gonna get the rowdy back in? Because I noticed, you don't have any. And he was like, yeah, there's gonna be a shipment tomorrow. Well, guess what? It didn't show up today, Randy. I don't know if that's his name or not. But there was no rowdy energy drink there today.
Okay.
So he said, hey, I really like these, whatever they are. It's like, it is an A, but it's not written like it's supposed to be a letter, and it's also their symbol.
It's very stylized.
I'm not sure. I think he said Aftershock.
I don't know.
So there might be a name here, but it's pretty hard hitting. This is 300 milligrams of caffeine, so it's not messing around.
No.
That's supposed to be one of those performance energy drinks. It has the BCAAs in it. It's got caffeine in it. It doesn't say that it's going to help you build muscle or anything.
No,
but,
of course. Contains no fruit juice, orange freeze, 0 sugars.
Let's do
Give
it.
a shot.
Yeah.
I hope it's orange.
I hope it is too. I don't.
It's not.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, to a degree, they're not pretending. They're not going to just give you another additive in what is basically a drink of additives.
Smells good though. It kind of smells tarty.
I have to say, I haven't had this. Oh, that's an interesting smell. Ooh.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. So I had another one of these.
It was blue raspberry. Mm-hmm.
And we have a thing about these blue raspberries. No, it was all right.
Okay.
I think it was on par with this, which is
Pretty good.
good, but not
Great. No, I probably got 6.5 out of 10 there.
I think I'm at a 7. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really a terribly big orange
No,
guy.
me either. I never really get it.
Yeah. But I'd probably get this again.
Yeah.
If I'm just kind of making my way around. They haven't had the purple bang in a long time, and I talked to that guy about it too. He's like, you know what? I haven't seen it either. And I was like, that's like my favorite one. I don't even know what flavor they're trying to emulate with purple bang, but it's delicious. And
Grape.
I can't find it anywhere. Probably need to write to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably
We'll
like
start up a hashtag campaign.
it's probably from an additive in Ukraine.
Yeah.
It's just like, but it's unavailable right now because the plant got bombed.
Yeah, probably do like hashtag bang grape
I don't know if it's grape. I don't like
question
grape
mark.
things. Yeah.
We do hashtag bang grape
If it
question
is
mark.
grape, if the food scientist or whoever comes back and they're like, yeah, we're going for grape there, I'll be like, no, you fucking weren't, because I don't like grape. Well,
Hmm.
you changed my mind if it was, or you did a terrible job and ended up with a great accident.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, yeah, 7. 7 for me. It is still. I want another sip. Like it's
Okay.
good. It's drinkable.
Yeah, I'm
How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 6.5.
Okay.
I'd say all those points are fair. It's moderately orange flavored. Nice fizz. It's got a nice little like mouth feel. I've heard that used in food commentary
Descriptions before, yeah.
But
It's got a nice like sharp flavor. It doesn't taste too terribly artificial. It has like a pretty artificial ending.
Yeah.
But like the first
It's not
initial
bad.
bite's like good, and look, this isn't real. I
No.
mean, there's no
No.
emulation of natural.
No.
Yeah.
Would I get it again? Maybe. But it's like all of them. I'm not gonna finish them.
We've had so many now, and there are much better options.
Yeah.
But some of the highest rated monsters that we've had, I don't want them again. It's like the flavor's too thick. It's like that's
so you've
why.
gotten them since, and then you're just like, I'm good.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
gotten them since we recorded the show from maybe a couple of times, but I'm just like, there's nothing that wants me to come back. There's something about something that's really highly like the word's not coming to me, but something that's like powerful over time with a drink is not necessarily desirable. You just want something like you can sit and relax to. Like every time you drink a Coke, you're not like, oh,
Oh,
it's like those
it's
types
an
of drinks.
explosion of flavor.
Yeah, it's like
My
those
tongue
drinks.
is-
There's a reason why you take Jaeger in shots. Like, there's not
Yeah.
too many people who are sipping Jaeger.
Yeah.
Maybe that guy exists out there, but like, it's a powerful flavor, and it's good in a shot, but it's not great every single time. Like,
Oh, that's what we should do next week is Jaeger.
sipping Jaeger the entire time. We can do Jaeger.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna get a great rating from me,
Oh. Well then,
but I don't know what I would rate it.
only one way to find out.
You have to do it in the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Cool. We
Yeah.
move on.
Not bad.
We'll do the drink challenge, and this one really isn't going to be as much of a drink challenge as it is going to be them against it. This is a head-to-head, we'll call it.
Yeah, just
iMbibes head-to-head.
comparing flavors.
Exactly. So we got 2 different brands of the same flavor, and I don't really think that either is pretending to be one or the other. Sometimes you get brands where they're like, I'm the lower brand trying to hit up.
Yeah. They're both just lemon tea.
Yeah,
Like nothing-
And one
nothing-
is Brisk, which is not intended to be high quality whatsoever. And then we have.
What are you talking about? You remember those commercials from back in the day?
That's what I'm saying. Like their branding was trying to like punch up, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Weren't they like a Mountain Dew alternative? Not really, but they were like much more intense than you would think for a lemon iced tea.
Oh,
They're a
I
little
don't
bit
know,
more
maybe.
edgy. I mean, like you can just tell from the branding. Like this is trying to be edgy,
How
and
much-
then this is trying to be like, I'm healthy, drink me.
no artificial sweeteners.
Oh, that's a good point.
No artificial flavors.
Oh, so this isn't even really like a great comparison because this has definitely got high fructose corn syrup added. Holy shit!
Wow. I'm trying to see if it's made with like real fruit juice, but I'm not seeing that.
It's not gonna be fruit juice. Oh, lemon. Oh, my dumbass. I'm like laughing at your idiotness, and I'm like making an even bigger ass of myself.
Yeah, because I hear on yours it says no fruit juice or whatever.
Oh yeah, so it's like
Somewhere
So
it
is
says
it
it on there.
fake lemon flavor then?
Contains 0% juice.
Come on, just put some lemon juice in it if you're gonna call. Ugh. Yeah, they got citric acid, so that's probably gonna be your like lemon juice fakeness.
Yeah, there's citric acid.
So that does have some amount of fakeness too.
Lemon flavor with other natural flavors. the natural flavor of water. That
I mean,
was
I think
added.
citric acid is technically derived from natural sources.
Well, it's not carbonated.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna do.
Yeah, we'll just
You do one, I'll do this one.
yeah,
Then we'll
then,
switch.
yeah. Then we can talk about their merits.
Not bad.
I'm not sure that I like that.
Yeah, it's not great. There's not a lot of flavor. I like my tea to be more sweet.
Yeah, I'm kind of the opposite. Okay, so this has sugar in it, and it is added sugars. Okay, that's fun. It says sugar instead of high fructose
not
corn
really-
syrup. Is there like I think if it's high fructose corn syrup, you have to say it.
Ooh. I like Brisk better. It's got a stronger flavor. It's sweeter.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't like it, because I don't like my tea sweet. This is actually a good balance though for me. If it's gonna be sweet, and it's something that I have, kind of have to drink, because I will grab pure leaf teas from time to time. It is rare-ish, but I mean it does happen.
Yeah.
I've never grabbed a Brisk.
For the first time?
I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've had Brisk before. Like
Oh,
someone
yeah,
put
yeah.
it at a picnic and it's a hot day and it's like, oh
Gotcha.
yeah, that's perfect.
That's Brisk, baby.
Yeah, I mean I don't really want Coke on a really hot day.
Yeah, there's
I
something
don't really
about
want
it.
Sprite on a really hot day. Iced tea is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or lemonade.
But I don't, generally, I don't like lemon in my tea. I think it ruins it.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, broadly speaking, I don't really like either of these, but Brisk is not bad. I would drink it regular. If, like you say, if it was at a party on a hot summer day, I'd definitely pick it.
All right. I got to go back to it because I definitely like the pure leaf better.
But I would definitely pick.
Well, I feel like the lemon's a lot more present in that. I thought this just tasted more like sugary-ish tea. But it's not, well, you said sweet, but it's not like really sweet.
No. I like. It's sweeter than this one, and it's sweeter than most teas you'll
Oh
just
man, that
buy.
is good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sweeter than most of the teas you'll just buy. You'll get anywhere else.
I think I needed to tune my taste buds to the lemon flavored iced tea because like it just didn't taste that great, and we had just kind of had like the powerful aftershock or whatever it is.
This one tastes more like real tea.
You think so?
Yeah,
The Brisk? Oh no, this one.
this one.
Yeah, definitely.
The pure leaf,
And I like the
which isn't bad.
real-ish.
You could easily buy. If you're in a bind, you could go buy like 12 of those and throw them in a gallon bucket or whatever, and just be like, I made some tea, everybody.
And they might believe
and then
you.
They probably believe you. Yeah. They're like,
Yeah.
just need just bring some sugar out. But that's the thing. Like, I grew up on like southern sweet tea. Not that that's necessarily a thing, but
No, I mean I think it's
there's
more sugar.
yeah,
Right? It's sugary.
Like, it's like half sugar and half tea.
Yeah, my mom is a big iced sugar iced sugar. What are you? I mean, is it just ice? They call it iced tea, right? They don't call it sugared iced tea. Most people who have iced tea like want
just call it
some
sweet
amount
tea.
of sugar, and it's sweet tea. Sweet Jesus Christ, Jeff, it's sweet tea. But yes, sweet tea. I don't have sweet tea. Like, it's funny, my mom loves it. I don't care. Like, I typically don't want a sweet
That's
tea.
hilarious.
I just want tea. And I don't want iced tea. I want a hot tea. Like, I like green tea. I like the hibiscus and rose water shit. Like, I like that stuff.
I think it tastes terrible. Or I can't really taste the flavor is like so mild or dull that I'm like, whatever. take it or leave
Okay,
it.
like, if you don't like green tea, fine.
Green tea's all right. I can do it.
Yeah, most people don't like those tea variations, though, generally, too terribly much. But, like, if you want a bad tea, have some echinacea tea.
Is that the one that's like rat shit or like guinea pig shit or whatever?
It's not like that bad. It is. It's different though. It's a throat coater. It will actually like you feel the syrupiness of the tea stick to your throat.
Gross.
But when you have like a sore throat, it is very pleasant.
Yeah.
And I'll have it from time to time. I'm like, oh man, I can't believe I'm doing this because it really tastes bad. I don't even know how to describe it. It's floral.
Okay.
It's very floral.
I get what you're saying.
And it's not disgusting, but it's on the edge of like I don't want to put this in my mouth anymore. Like I don't want to taste it.
So, oh man. So Jeff, you brought this
Longbranch.
Longbranch Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
So this is like
Oak and Texas Mesquite Charcoal Refined. It said over here aged 8 years.
yeah, and I think it's the brainchild of Matthew McConaughey, Wild Turkey,
Matthew
and
McConaughey
and who else?
Eddie Russell. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Eddie Russell is. I'm thinking that it's someone from Wild Turkey.
Master Distiller Eddie Russell.
Aha, that makes sense. All right, so they got together. They said, hey, you don't want to do those Lincoln commercials all the time, so why don't you do something for Wild Turkey?
Like, aren't you sick of doing fucking Christopher Nolan movies and fucking rom-coms with fucking Kate Hudson?
Or Sandra Bullock or something. Yeah, Kate Hudson, I know, was the one he had a couple with.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
They had a couple.
Oh,
those
so
were
sweet.
so
They're so
good.
fun. Yeah, love
those
them.
are so good. Like,
Love them.
if you're a dude out there and you're like,
Love
I've
them.
never seen You've Got Mail or Sleepless in Seattle,
Oh, yeah.
go ahead. Like, honestly, they're great.
The
They're
best-
way better than
bet-
most of the stuff coming out now.
The two best rom-coms, there are three. Best one is When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, I mean,
The second one is Love Actually. Great movie.
some people think that's too disjointed. There are too many separate plot lines going. But I mean, it's love from all different angles,
I mean,
and
there
it's
are
great.
legit like 4 stories.
Yeah,
5 maybe. Like, and if you can't follow it, they're all big actors.
Yeah.
It's all super.
There's Liam Neeson.
Yeah, like it's everybody in that movie.
There's
Is
tons
huge,
of
big.
people. Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
except for the porn actors.
yeah, but now he is big because he ended up playing Bilbo, whatever that cat's name is. He ended up playing Bilbo. in
Yeah, but I
Hobbits.
wouldn't make that a big deal out of him necessarily. I mean, for the Lord of the Rings fans, and which I am one, but like other than that, like.
And I think he was in the Kingsman movies. I think he did that show.
Oh, you know what? Those are some movies
I'm
that
not sure.
I've
But he's like
I've
a
not
big
watched
British
all the
actor.
way through. Okay,
Big
fair enough.
British
Fair
actor.
enough.
Anyway, if you can't follow that one, like, there's just no hope for you.
Yeah,
It's because it is a love. Movie.
It is
It's
pinnacle
like a
love movie.
rom-com. Like it's not super complicated.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and then the next one is was it How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or How to Get a Guy in 10 Days? The one with Matthew McConaughey
That
and
movie
Kate
is
Hudson.
terrible. I despise that movie it's because of how many times I've seen it. Like 3 times, it's good. The 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time,
You just find all the little things you missed, and you're just like, I love it even more.
no. I'm just
All of
like,
Matthew McConaughey's
man,
charm.
it's such a ridiculous premise. It's so
What is it called? How to
ridiculous.
Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
No, don't ever mention that as a top love. It is good though. It is good. Though. It is good, but it's such a ridiculous premise.
Matthew McConaughey, and then somebody probably played a hacker in some movie somewhere. He's like, oh, that's that guy, but like I'll never know his name.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Let's try it out. What is this proofed at?
I thought it was pretty high,
Here's your
but
shit.
it's not. It's 86 proof, 43% alcohol by volume.
Not bad.
So it promised us this was going to be a pretty smooth experience.
If not, Maddie, I'm gonna at you, and then I'm gonna request my money back.
Yeah, we're going to punch up, brother.
Listen, these aren't double shots. These are just normal size shots.
Looks big. I guess I'm used to pouring for that big ass one that I got at home.
So what drew you to this one? Was
That
it just
it was
the bottle?
that it was $40 and it was
Christ.
a special batch of wild turkey, and I was like, oh,
You do like wild turkey though.
I mean, well, the thing is, like,
It smells sweet.
when I first started drinking, I would get house whiskeys because I was not, I was poor-ish, whatever. And I was just getting started with my professional career. And so that typically brings you to Wild Turkey or Old Grandad as your like house whiskeys, and sometimes they even ask if it's a place that has both. And I would always go with the Wild Turkey, and it's spicy. You know, it's like Jack Daniel's, but not as good, not as refined.
Yeah.
But I think it's good because it gives you something for pretty cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although I think all cheap whiskey kind of does, and that's
Yeah.
the like
I was gonna say
novelty of it is like you're still getting 51% corn, mash, alcohol. Like the ingredients, if it's bourbon, like that's what you're getting.
it might
like
not
if
taste
it's rye,
great,
it's like,
but
it may not taste great,
it gets the job done.
but it gets the job done. And so let's get the job done.
Cheers,
Mate. Yeah.
Hit the gobbler on the way down,
Did you?
but that was really nice. That was actually really nice.
This is actually really nice. And maybe it's the first shot, and we're like kind of cleansing our palate of the other things.
But
It's got a very great, smooth, caramely taste. Sits well. Oh, it's diffusing.
Yeah, like it came back up, not in a bad way, but like the heat or the I don't know what
The
you would call it.
machismo.
Yeah, like it just pops
oh.
back up. And it's
Like manliness rising from the gut of your
yeah, I'm not
soul.
saying like I burped or like it was not just like
You can get a
like the
regurgitation.
breath or whatever.
Yeah, it's very pleasant feeling.
Yeah,
like
I
a
liked
nice
it.
warm embrace on a cold night.
I would probably give honestly, I'd probably give that.
You're supposed to move the mask for this part of the session.
No,
Maybe, I don't know.
the mask doesn't move.
Maybe it's because it's a wide, fat bottle.
Yeah,
That's really,
I was gonna say it's a really cool bottle,
that's surprisingly pleasant.
and it's a really thick glass.
Yeah, when you do the pour, you're like, you can't really do a delicate pour. The lip is so thick.
Yeah.
It's nice. I love, it was presented to me nicely. There was was it the old High West? The High West,
Yeah. The
one
Mark brought.
that Mark brought. I would never buy that
High noon or
because
whatever.
the labeling on it was so dull.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you're any type of self-respecting brand, you need to be printing out high quality branding material. And this looks nice. It's a very black, embossed lettering. Well, it's not actually embossed, but it does a very good job of pretending it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see the signatures. Like someone cared enough to put their
It's
name
slightly.
on it.
It's very slightly, but
Yeah. But in any case, it's quality. Like, this has very clear lettering. Like, they're trying to put an effort in it. And for $40, $39.99, nice. It's nice.
I'm sure there's tons of examples of celebrities putting their name on shit and it not turning out great.
Yeah, but I don't think Matthew
but
McConaughey would.
you know, there's that whole there's a name for it, you know, but basically there's like a score that celebrities or, you know, public people get based on their public perception. Basically whether they have a positive view of, or, you know, people have a positive view of them or whatever. And I would imagine Matthew McConaughey has a pretty good reputation with the public, at least I don't.
Yeah, and absolutely,
I mean?
and
so like if he's putting his name on something, you know, that might go a little bit farther than. I don't want to say any names because I can't think of anybody right off the top of my head, but you know, you know the type of celebrity
so I'm like,
talking about.
If Cardi B puts her name on a bourbon, like, I'm just like, all right, this could be a wild ride, or maybe they got it right, and I'm like, okay, good job, but I'm like, I don't really have expectations. This one, I didn't even know it was Matthew McConaughey until after I bought it, and I was like, oh shit, like now I have high hopes, and they have not let me down. This is good. I mean,
if Cardi B put out a drink, I'd probably get it. I'd trust her. She's a fucking party animal.
Absolutely,
I would love to party with Cardi B.
I don't think I'm tough enough to party with Cardi B. I'll be honest. Like, I don't think I'd last until 2 a.m.
All right, so Jeff and I got distracted about our hypothetical night with Cardi B. So time to get back to it. We're gonna wrap this bad boy up with a shot.
Nice. I'm not even gonna say anything mean because I don't disagree at all. Literally, we were talking, saying like, we'll just end it here, and then you know what? He's such a badass. This is why we do the show.
Yeah.
He knows how to have a good time. Make a
That's
voice.
why I was saying I could make it with Cardi and you couldn't.
Yeah, exactly. I was proving it right then and there. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to tailor things
Okay.
back down a little bit. I don't have too much fun.
Yeah.
Cheers, mates.
What the
It
fuck
is.
was that moan when you took the shot?
What do you mean? Did I say
Yeah, you're like, It
It's
sounded
good.
so sexual. It was,
Ah, man, it is
We're
sexual.
gonna have to play the fucking tape back. It's gonna be so funny.
It is good, man. Like, a lot of the times you take that second one and you're not as
Yeah, it was
convinced that
I'm
maybe
not
our
as
leg
high
went.
on it as I was, but like if I was at an 8, I'm going to like maybe a 7.5. I'm not like taking much off.
8.
But it's still just as smooth. I feel just as good about it.
I like it because there's just nothing offensive. Okay, it's still
It's
a
really
bourbon
nice.
whiskey. It's
I like it.
as unoffensive as any bourbon whiskey or whiskey I've ever had. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know. Like, I say that, and like Crown and Makers is pretty darn smooth, and we haven't had either of those because I think they're kind of pinnacle.
Honestly,
We'll have to check it out though.
since we've started doing this, I've stopped getting Makers when I go out. I'll do something else. I'll get the Makers
Yeah.
if I see it. So that's that for mastering mediocrity imbibes. If you liked what you saw, if you want us to get drunk on your behalf, hit the like button, hit the subscribe Jumpton, hit the subscribe button. I'm Ben.
I'm Jeff. Watch the show. Tell your mom.
Tell my mom.
Yeah.
Don't tell my mom.
Does she still not know?
No, of course not.
Love you guys.
See ya. I got a plan. For it. All right. Hold on.